Hello guys, welcome to Lacekickz IGTV. This is actually the real Lacekickz IGTV, and tonight we have a guest with the Australian-based sneaker community, Jordan Heads AU, and I would like to say before I get them in, I would like to give them all a shout out to the whole team, and yes, guys, enjoy the show, and I'll try and get them in. And hang on. I'm just gonna try and get them in. Hopefully Kickhead Sneaks can come in this time. And guys, if you guys got any questions, make sure you put them down below. And I'm just trying to get them in. Hang on. What happened here? Alright, what's going on? I can't get you guys in for some reason. Okay, hang on. You guys can try and send me an invite, because I'm sending it to you guys. What's up, Gachi? Oh, how are you?
I'm on my side. What am I doing?
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Hang on. Hey, check me out.
How are you, Jesse? I'll just
Good,
get
mate.
the
How are
boys in. I'm good. How's the family?
Yeah, great, mate. Great. They're all good. I told them they've got to be quiet for a little bit.
I'm just gonna get them in. I'm trying to get both of them in. And I don't know, something's not working here.
Yeah, mate. I couldn't join straight away, so. They're messaging me. What's going on? Paul again.
Oh, he can't come in.
I'll just tell him.
Oh, there he is. There he is. I think he's gonna come in.
All right. We got someone joining. Sounds like Ben.
No, it's still. I've sent them a request already.
Neither of them can get in. I'll just tell them to hop out and jump back.
Yeah.
I had to do that first up. First of all, it told me I was having trouble. Please try again later. I'm like, we don't have later. We're doing it now.
Yeah. Just tell them to actually, boys, if you can refresh your thing, or you gotta, yeah, he can't come in. I don't know, for some reason he can't come in.
Hey, Ben.
There's Benny.
Good. I'm in.
I'm just gonna try and get Paul in.
Yeah, too easy. Let's get him in.
Hey.
There he is.
Oh,
Hey.
Go on.
Well, yeah.
What happened?
Come on. It says
Is
kick
he,
it. I'm like, yeah, it
is,
says it up.
is he kicking him out?
Here we go.
There we go.
Here we go.
Yo,
How are you, Paul?
finally.
How are
There's-
you
Finally,
guys?
lads. Yeah, what's happening, lads?
Not
Oh.
much.
Yeah,
Let's for the people that's watching, these are the Jordan Heads crew. They are from the Australian base, and yeah. Chezzy, you want to go first and introduce yourself?
Yeah, so thanks for having me on, mate. My name's Sheezy, or Shannon is my proper name, I guess. And mate, yeah, I'm one of the senior admins on Jordan Heads AU. Been a sneakerhead since I was about 12. And yeah, I love the culture. I love the community that we've been able to form in Jordan Heads, and also outside in my other group called Sheezy's Kitchen, which we'll talk about later. But yeah, thanks for having me on. Thanks for Manny for giving me a shout out in the last video. Oh, wait, you didn't, did you? No. Yeah. Dead to me.
Yeah, you got Benny or Paul?
Shots fired. Shit.
Nah, geez, a solid lad. I might as well introduce myself. I'm Paul, Kickhead Sneaks. Yeah, part of Jordan Heads, part of the Instagram team with Jordan Heads, and part of the kitchen with Sheezy, and yeah, just a sneakerhead from way back, sort of, early 90s. Out of it for a bit, back into it, Don't know what else to really say.
All right, let's move on to Benny. And
Benny,
then I'll
Okay.
no, go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Benny Boy. Ben. That's my name. Benny Boy. Instagram name. I'm part of Jordan Heads. Part of the admin team for the Instagram page. Also, once again, part of the kitchen. I've been collecting since about 2012. Before that, it was when I was younger, much younger. I was a sneaker window shopper because I couldn't afford any other pairs. So, yeah. Apart from that, yeah, I just like the little community that, well, obviously the kitchen that we've started, the community that we've started, and just the camaraderie that's basically there. We have some mad jokes. Like, I mean, if any time of the night that you jump in there, there'll be memes, there'll be banter, there'll be all types of shit going in there. But yeah, it's a select group.
That's good. Let's talk. I'm gonna ask a question. Let's talk about the community of the Jordan Heads, and what's the history behind it and how it formed.
Yeah, do you guys want me to take that or?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
take
go
that.
for it.
You're the most senior member here, so.
That's right.
And you probably do have the most senior member as well.
Yeah, I think I'm actually am the eldest in the admin team, so I take that that accolade. No, Jordan Heads was formed by Ed Dizon many years ago, and then Adam Jones from down South Australia came on board as well, and I mean what Jordan Heads has been able to create, or what we've accomplished, is, all of those two guys there, they set it up, got it going. There's, from last count, I think there's 7 admins. There's 4 seniors, and mate, it's basically just a private, invite-only group of guys that really embody the, we look after our own motto that we have. And by that we mean, we're not in it to make money. We're in it purely for the enjoyment that we get. Help everybody out. I mean, I joined the page before it went private, and started assisting a couple of guys, and that's how it all just starts. We get people in, they see the community and the way that we roll, and we take care of our own well and truly. So,
Yes.
It's buffering. She's buffering from my end.
Yeah.
She's
Same
still there?
here.
Must be freezing out this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Freezing, including
Freezy sheezy.
Freezing shit.
Yeah, it's freezing, I think.
Yeah, anyway, I might just add on to what
Yeah.
Shannon said. I haven't, I'm not an admin of the Facebook group, but pretty active member, and along with Ben and a few other guys, we're admins of the Instagram page at Jordan Heads AU. Yeah, and it's such a great community to be part of. To like Shannon said, it's not to make money. In fact, it's to save other members from having to pay extra money for resale. You know, so
Yes.
that's where a lot of the enjoyment I get is when I'm not going for something myself.
Easy jump.
Yeah, he must have dropped out.
Yeah, I'll get him back on.
Yeah, I think the beauty of being so many releases is that you're not going to cop everyone yourself. So every release with a group of almost 1,000 members, there's always going to be someone who's chasing, you know, and
Yeah.
so there's good chance you can try and assist someone else. So I think that's at its core, that's what's great about the group, is that we look after our own motto. That everyone's in for every release to help everyone to, you know, try and beat the bots and make sure no one has to pay resale where they don't have to.
Yeah, that's our number one problem at the moment, the bots, especially with us here in Australia, that we can't actually go in for a raffle. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's our number one.
Yeah, it's a select group of a few people that seem to collect most of the stock, scoop up all of the stock on most of the releases, and that, you know, they're sort of holding everyone Australia-wide in the community to their ransom, to their prices that they want to charge. So, I mean, yeah, it's not the best because we don't get many releases or a high percentage of numbers per capita. So it is difficult, which, you know, I guess just spurs on most of the members even more to try and do as much as they can to you know, to cop and not have to pay resale.
I'm just trying to get him back in. I'm sending a request. I'm just waiting for him. But
it must be a thing with Instagram, because I was struggling to get back in tonight after the other week where I couldn't even get on. So
no, it's me.
I don't.
Instagram hates me. That's why. Fuck.
Yeah, it hates me as well.
It doesn't shit itself.
Hang on.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I thought Paul freezed up there for a second. I was in okay. It is me then.
Yeah, it is a pay-to-play thing, Instagram, I think. You know, that's what they want you to pay. So, I mean, these free live videos, I mean, I don't want to get on here and whinge all night, but that's another thing. We're providing content for their app, you know. People could be watching the Olympics, they could be watching football, they could be watching whatever, you know, but they chose to be here on their app, you know, and there's a lot of eyes on the app. So
anyway.
There he is.
Here he's back.
I'm back.
Jeez.
I was banished.
Frozen again.
Oh.
Sort of back, yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of back. Are you using the Wi? Are you using the Wi-Fi?
It's max headroom here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Shazzy, you gotta use the actual the mobile thing, not the actual internet. I think
I switched my Wi-Fi off. I had to go 4G.
Yeah, I think it's the Wi-Fi, Shazzy. You gotta take it off.
Alright, he's gone.
Then he'll come back in.
He'll come back. So
Yeah, he's just gotta take out the Wi-Fi. That's all. But yeah, what with him, guys? What do you guys have an advice for other sneaker community? Because I see your guys' community as a unique in a good way for looking after each other. Have you guys got any advice for other sneaker group out there that to have that, mentality to actually look after each other?
just try and be a community with our community in our little. It's basically if one person manage to hit, we all hit, and it's like it's not you're not going to hit every single pair, but your pair is going to come around. It's called sneaker karma as well. Like sneaker karma is a real thing too, because like if you do end up offer some assist, I mean, obviously you're not going to go offer assist expecting anything back, but it does come back. It does come back. Like you get the raffle wins. We've had a few raffle wins. Like we've had quite a few raffle wins in there. Just retail assists. Just old pairs that some people might have and go, oh, here, take these for a steal or whatever. It's just a sense of there is give and there's take there. It's not all take. Nobody really screws each other over either. But yeah,
No,
and it goes beyond sneakers. It does go beyond sneakers. Like it all starts on sneakers, and then later on, I mean, obviously you start catching. You do meets, you catch ups, you start learning about each other's lives and ups and downs and all the things that go along with it. So it's more than a community. Well, yeah, it turns into a community, which is what a lot of there's not too much community in sneakers these days. Let's be real.
Yes.
Everybody's trying to flex, trying to fuck everybody.
Trying to be the top dog, yes.
Trying to be the top. That's it. Trying to get the clout. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I was just going to add on to that as well. Yeah. That's what makes Jordan Heads really unique in the community aspect. And I don't think it's an age thing or generational thing. Like, obviously, we're all of a similar generation.
Yes.
You know, from the 90s NBA and sneakers and hip hop and all of that sort of stuff. But there are younger members in Jordan Heads that still, you know, in before COVID would camp out and would assist and just throw their entries in for other people without expecting anything in return. So I wouldn't say it's like a generational or age thing. There are good community members of all ages, but in outside of that Jordan Heads community and the wider sneaker community, there seems to be a lot of people where it's just accepted these days that, oh, you pay resale. And even if it's off your mate, I've just got to pay resale because I missed out. And I couldn't live with myself charging a friend to resell. But there's a lot of people, that's just the norm these days. So I think that's where it's sort of fractured apart. And yeah, there is, I think the community is lost in that aspect.
You're right.
It becomes a scene, you know. It's a scene. It's not a community. It's a game, or it's something else. It's not community. It's just part of the wider sneaker game. So, and you know, there's a lot of people that, you know, I don't think you're going to be an entrepreneur flipping the odd sneaker every week for $50 or $100. You know, it's not. You know, you'd have to say. I don't think you're going to be like TJ's or someone like that, you know. And I think it's something we don't need in the sneaker communities in Australia is more people trying to get into it on the resale angle. I'd love more people to be into it on the appreciation of the design and the concept and the collabs and the quality and the, you know, everything, the story behind the sneaker, everything about the sneakers themselves. There's so much there already that, you know.
First question always, how much can I resell this for? How much can I flip this
for? Any release, it's not, do I like it? It's like, how much is it going to be worth to resell?
Exactly.
Well, I don't care if it's a GR, if it goes to outlets, or if it's a hot collab or whatever. I don't care. If I like it, I'll try and get it. Yeah, I like it regardless of what anyone else says.
I get it.
But, and I mean, it's a lot easier to rock, you know, hype pairs when you copped them at retail than, you know, having to pay resale and then thinking, I don't really want to wreck this shoe too much because I paid so much for it. If you paid retail for it, you rock them. And
exactly.
You know, so it does shock some people because they think, that shoe's worth X amount of dollars, but it's not. It's retail.
Yeah, I've had people be like, "You're crazy, bro." I'm like, "What do you mean?" They go, "You're wearing $1,000 shoes." I didn't pay $1,000 for this shoe. I'm like,
yes.
Like, huh? I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. I just got lucky, but yeah, you don't look at it. You shouldn't look at it as a commodity. It's not a stock.
Exactly.
It's not like anything like that. You put it on your shoe. I mean, it's gonna. After 10, it's only got an unlimited shelf life as well. 10, 12 years, most.
And they crumble.
And then they crumble. So, yeah, exactly. What else is there? But
is Sheezy back or is he frozen? Or
he's
No, he's there. He's there. I think it's just this is.
Hey, he's moving.
Oh,
I'm listening. I don't even know if I'm on or not. I'm just sitting here listening, taking it in.
I wasn't sure if it was a cardboard cutout.
And I think he was playing the pause moment.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to see how long I could stay still and you wouldn't recognise.
But this is why I would like this is why I like you guys to come in together in this interview, because I think this someone is actually speaking something truth about most of the sneaker culture, you know, and that's what we need, you know. It's a sample, and you guys are one of them, you know what I mean. That's why I'm thankful for that, and
Well,
thank you guys for coming in, you know.
Well, if you were behind us there,
Yeah.
this is the product of our environment. Like basically, all of this stuff here is pretty much retail. All the stuff behind Paul is all the stuff behind Paul is retail. Like that's because
99%.
that's because
Yeah.
we help each other out that way.
Mm.
So everybody gets like, obviously everybody gets the high pairs. Everybody gets the pairs that they're after. Happy days.
I was gonna ask, with the Jordan 3 Armenia collab, what do you guys thought about that? And Chelsea, I know you got a pair.
Yeah.
Congratulations, my brother.
Yeah, Jordan, take this one.
Have you got like?
we'll
Shouldn't
sit
go
back.
bang on this for about an hour or so.
Yeah, we got a welcome to the Sheezy Hour with Mum and yeah, I'm your host Sheez. Today I'm going to take you through the shoe. Unbelievable shoe. Ben, shoe of the year.
Yeah, shoe of the year. Yeah,
Shoe of the year. I was gonna ask
shoe of
that.
the year.
Yeah.
Just caress
Yeah.
it, you know. Just that leather. Oh, so good. Yeah, get a whiff.
Yeah. No, look, images surfaced to this shoe, months and months before it was released, and I think everyone overlooked it because first of all, it was reported that it was a ladies' drop, and there wasn't much reports of sizing and stuff like that. But obviously, they've done it pretty smart. They've done big sizes on this one, and straight away, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, yeah, you know, it's a white 3. You know, they're a dime a dozen, but this thing is just finished off unbelievable.
Beautiful.
The leather is just beautiful, the suede. And look, for me, the story behind this is obviously raised by women. So this pair was gifted to me by my wife and kids for my 43rd birthday a couple of months ago. And, you know, this shoe means a lot to me, not only because they gifted it to me, but I was actually raised by my grandmother. So she raised me from, I was 3 months old when I went into her care, and I lived with her until the day I said to her, well, see you at the wedding. So I left, and that was that. So, you know, this shoe has a lot of significance, and I bang on in the chat about it all the time. I think my new nickname is Shoe of the Year Sheez or some shit.
That was
that was
Benny gave it to you that name.
But you know, this shoe has a lot of meaning, and the meaning behind it sort of resonates with me. So yeah.
And you, Benny?
That's the Sheezy code. Thanks for watching.
I got my pair courtesy of eBay. Authenticity guarantee. Actually, it's a funny thing. I've done a bit of work for eBay, and they gave me a bit of money to buy some shoes, and this was a pair that it was straight up. I was like, yep, I'm getting these Armaniers. No, like like Sheezy said, very limited pairs that were available in a bigger size. None of them actually made Australia, and the opportunity came up, so I took it, and I don't regret it at all. Like Sheezy said, I mean, definitely big contender for shoe of the year. Can't wait till actually this lockdown is over so I can actually wear them properly.
Yes.
But,
Yeah.
I don't know what else you wanted me to say about it. I think she's covered it all. I mean, great materials.
Yeah.
Actually, when I first seen it, it was on full size run, and I was like, even my wife, she goes, "Oh, they're nice." I go, "Yeah, they're probably women's sizes only because it's predominant. Looks like it's a women's shoe." And yeah, luckily it came out a bit more extended sizing. We were able to get some, and the price of them's not actually too bad. Being bigger size. which is a good thing.
For the quality and the price, like, you know, there's junk coming out that's dead set trash, and they're fetching more money than these things, and the quality's not there.
Yeah.
You know, there's no story behind it. You know, and that all comes back to, I suppose, if it's got hype behind it and the kids are saying it's a movie or whatever, you know, it fetches big bucks. But yeah, triggered. Ben's triggered.
Talking about that, how did you guys try for that Travis Scott fragment Jordan 1?
You know what? I think Offspring got the world's pairs. Seriously, I've seen so many pairs from Offspring, or the Offspring online community. So many pairs of I've seen on the feed, and it's like, okay, we know what's going on there. But
it's a bad release.
I don't even think Australia's going to get pairs.
No.
I don't think either.
The highs, I don't think they're going to get
highs.
No.
The lows are on NDC, aren't they?
The lows.
Yeah, the lows. Yeah.
And hopefully the lows get a local drop by a supply. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but
they should.
Yeah,
who knows?
We should.
Yeah.
We should.
Well, with what? 2,000 or reported pairs, but you never know about that. Like if Travis drops most of them on his site, and those two heads go and bot like all of them, then yeah, they're going to hold it. They're going to hold us hostage.
Yeah,
that's true.
I don't even know. Did they actually cancel them? Because there was a bit of speculation that that they did cancel them, but I think that it's a whole like night thing where they're just going to send out 100 pairs to like a random person, and they don't really give a shit as long as they get their money.
Well, some people already predicted before it even dropped. Oh, that's 50K dropping, you know, and then other, you know, it's all crap. Like you don't know how many is going to be released exactly on the date anyway. You know what I mean?
You know, it's funny. Did you see the prices of them drop when after the EAs over in the EU? Like the prices dropped from like $4,500 to like 1.7 or something like that. Like it was a massive drop of lows, like big drop. So maybe there's hope that they're gonna not be too bad with resale if that needs to be done. But yeah, I think
even the lows though, the lows were like $4,000 or some ridiculous figure about a week ago, and now they're like 1,700 on StockX. So
yeah, that's what I mean. The early
the
access drop was like yesterday, and they just went.
Yeah.
And my next question is, since you guys are part of Jordan Heads, your communities are Jordan Heads, right? I was gonna ask each one of you, can you show us your top 5 on your daily routine or weekly routine?
Let Paul go this time. He didn't go last time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the spot. I haven't even thought of it or got any pairs ready.
Take your time.
Okay.
Yeah,
You got the gun to your head. Pick 5 pairs.
Okay, well, we'll pick these.
And then next time, Benny will do top 10.
And 3's hard enough. You know what? I hate it when, you know how they do the your top, like everybody does it. Oh, this is my top 10 pairs that I picked up for the year. I'm just sitting there going, fuck me, man. What am I gonna? I'm like, this is hard. When you have to line them up and take photos of them and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. I might as well stick to 4s because they're my favorite model. I mean, obviously, number 1 be these. One of these since I first saw them in '89. I don't think they ever made it to Australia back then. Maybe they did, but you know, I was too young and I had no money, and my parents wouldn't buy them for me. So I'm super stoked with the 2019 release, the remaster of them. Yeah, so they're probably number 1. I mean, these I've talked about these ones before. The GIMP 4s, whatever they are, the 11 Lab.
Yeah, the 11 Labs. Yeah.
With the I got the thanks to Lace Space for the boxes and for the laces as well. Got the gold tip laces on there. These were my wedding shoes actually, so they're very, very special to me. that I was able to wear them when I got married.
Yep.
And another one I was talking before about, you know, I don't care about the collabs or the, you know, or whatever. If it's a fire colorway, you know, I want to cop it, and I was lucky to cop these ones as well. Speaking of Travis, these are really nice. The Oilers colorway, which is an anomaly because all of the others are all earthy tones, and except for the new fragment ones, but yeah, these are really nice, really nice. Again, I've just switched out the laces thanks to Lacekickz with the the Oreos.
Shout out to Lacekickz.
Yeah, these as well. I mean, you can't go past these.
Mm.
You know, there's as much as the collabs and the other colorways and all the stories behind them. You know, I mean, OG colorways are always going to be up there in the top of the list, and probably these actually. These are another one that, yeah, they're so comfortable. I haven't undone the stitching. I don't know if I will, because I don't mind it like that, folded down, you know, old school style. But yeah, they're really, really nice, really comfortable. I liked them from the first pics I saw of them, and managed to, actually a friend of mine managed to win out supply for me. So, I mean, yeah, all of those shoes are retail assist. Or retail cop myself. These ones actually, as a guy, gentleman Luke, he sorted me with these. I'd never met him before, and he heard they were my wedding shoes, and yeah, he sent these down from Queensland and said, here you go for retail. You know, when
nice.
Didn't even know me, and when there was, you know, people are reselling them and all of that. So yeah, they're very special ones to me. So that's probably my top 5. Fours of my favorite.
Nice.
I mean, there's plenty of 1s and 3s and 5s as well that I do wear regularly. But if I was going to pick one model, it would be the 4s, and they're probably my current putting me on the spot. They're my current favorite 4s.
Yeah. Sergi, you want to go next?
Yeah, man. As long as I'm not frozen.
No, you're not.
Mate, yeah, look, I've got, you know, got heaps of great pairs and different ones like that. But I went and quickly grabbed ones that I rock probably the most. So first up, the Travis Low, just a fantastic shoe, really, really comfy, and you can just put it with anything, and it just smashes it. So yeah, sadly I paid resale on them, but I got in when it was really, really low. So that was a great one. A classic, you know, Bred 4 with Nike Air on the back. Can't go wrong. You know, iconic Jordan. I had these on the other day. Once again, you know, that elephant print, Nike Air on the back, black red on a Jordan. Can't miss. My most worn is this. So that's the Bred from 2013, and I was lucky. I was lucky enough to get these on East Bay before East Bay became a joke. Yeah, so you know, sat up till God knows when in the night and copped. And these things have seen snow, rain, everything under the sun. I go to Woolies, chuck them on, whatever. They're and fantastic. And then another pair that's been really, really enjoying lately, and I blame Paul Stewart for those ones. So I blame Paul. He started snapping on Instagram and flexing those calf muscles of his with these on the end of them, and I had to get them. So, and this quickly, this has got a story behind it as well. So I found these resell once again, sadly, because I missed out at retail. Kept the tongue stitched, but I found them through a guy who I've become friends with, and I didn't know him. Didn't want to send him the money and you know, pray that he sent them. So put it out in the Jordan Heads community. Does anyone live near XYZ? And one of the guys, Shunya, just went, yeah, man, I can do that. You tell me when I need to be there and I'll go and get them. So Shunya drove about 35 minutes out of his way on a Sunday, grabbed them, checked them out, and then popped them in the mail patted them up, everything. And so, yeah, it's once again, the community go out of their way to help each other.
That's it. That's good. That's good. Big shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
A good fella. You see that you meet some people that's the same, got the same as what do you call it? Vision. You know what I mean? When it comes to sneakers, there's some good people out there.
Yeah.
And Benny.
Okay. Shadow Backwood ones. They're definitely up there. Yeah, just a brilliant pair. Loved them when I first seen them. Colorway, materials, everything. I missed them on a drop. I got quite angry and some stuff got broken, but that's not that's for another time. And then I had the opportunity to buy them probably about a year or so later, and price wasn't too bad, so I just jumped straight on them, and I've loved it. Like this is probably one of my most worn pairs, definitely, like, of my ones.
Are you gonna go for the lows?
Yes, 100%. They're so nice. They look really first time I seen them, I was like, yeah, these are clean. These are good. These are definitely going to be a problem. So hopefully that there's not as much hype on, like, the neutral grey ones, the lows. They sat a few places. These would be pretty easy to get as well. So yeah, praying. White cement 3s, just too clean. Like, seriously, just white with the elephant print. The 88s as well with the Nike Air on the back. It was funny when these came out. This is basically when I was still, like, only starting to get into knowing about, like, your online drops and that. And I think they dropped on East Bay during the day, and I thought it was some other time. And I was at work, and I had about 3 or 4 computers all on East Bay trying to get these things. And yeah, no chance of getting them. They popped up, and they popped up later on. And funnily enough, a Facebook raffle. And I got them for really cheap. Really cheap. What else we got here? Oh, yeah. Fire Red 4s. These were probably, you could say, the gateway drug to my sneaker habit. I copped these in 2012 when they came out. They came out at my local Nike. They used to get everything. It took me probably about 2 or 3 weeks to decide to buy a pair of shoes. I saw a couple of them. I think I saw the military blue 4s there and a few others there. And I was just like, no. These caught my eye. And I was like, yeah, I remember them from when I was young. And I'm like, yeah, definitely. So yeah, this is basically started me on my journey. They came out last year. They done a really good job with them as well. They had the Nike Air on the back as well. That was a must. Not to mention on the 2012s, a midsole. They're like glass. You wear them a few times. And my ones, yeah, when I actually ended up selling them, they were just peeling all over the place. And I didn't wear them hard either. But yeah, hopefully these ones will last, you know. These ones will still be a bit...
I think that's most of the Jordan 4's problem anyway. With the mid,
the 2012s.
2012.
The Breads, the militaries.
Even the 3s were were rubbish as well. Or 2011 3s. Yeah, they were rubbish. Obviously, Bread ones like Sheezy. These are 2016 pair. The pair that sparked the Sheezy's kitchen. Also, yeah, probably one of my most worn pairs too. Like they're just colorway. Like just goes with anything. Ones, easy to wear, good quality. I haven't worn these ones. In the wet, but because apparently some of them there was problem with the leather bleeding. They didn't get sealed properly. Yeah, so I've been like, no, I've stayed away from that. But yeah, other than that, I mean, yeah. I'm not going for those patent things that are coming out, but they're
yeah. they are bad. They look bad.
Real bad. And yeah. Screw it. Probably Trav. Actually, yeah, it's a toss up. It's going to be Trav 3s or Trav. It's going to be Trav 1 lows, Trav 4s or Trav 1 lows. The hype's there, but like Sheezy. Actually, Sheezy got me into buying these. I saw him on his feet when he came to Sydney, and I was like, okay,
gotta get him.
I was going to get the highs, and I paid for them everything. That was through Collect, and the dude didn't send them off, and the order got cancelled. Then I seen Sheezy in the city. I'm like, tell me, I'm like, are these worth going for over the highest? He goes, yeah, 100%. And yeah, I'm glad I took his advice because yeah, just love them. Like I wear these heaps. Like they're good for summer. They're good with shorts. They're good with jeans, like cargos, whatever it may be. And also yeah, like I told you, I can't pick just.
Sorry, guys.
These hit on Nike, like Paul said. I mean, some colorways, it doesn't matter whether they're collab or what. Some colorways just pop, and you're just like, yeah, I do need them. And yeah, here we are, like the blue. It's not too bad quality either. I know a few people had some bad QC on these, but these ones weren't too bad. And yeah, like, yeah, not much else to say about them. I mean, yeah, definitely sick pair. Probably one of the only pairs of Trav, one of the few pairs of Travs that I've seen that have just been like, yes, they're sick. I need them. The others had to grow on me. Even these highs had to grow on me because of Instagram. You see them all the time coming up. First time I saw them, I said, they're trash. Now you had me looking at them and going, fuck, maybe they look all right.
And I was gonna ask what do you guys would like to see re-retro or re-release again in the future release in the future?
I want these bloody White Cement 3s to come back out again. I'll just grab them regardless.
I was just about to say that White Cement 3s would be dope to retro. And give us the original one. We don't want the red line on the bottom.
Yeah, the free throw.
The red line pair is dope, but you know, like
Nike on the bottom as well.
Nike on the bottom. Yeah. And also too, can we not have the patent leather? Like it's 2016, it's 2021. That's 5 years. Give us another one of these. Like that. This is the 2016. As Ben said, we formed over this, but don't give us that patent leather shit. Give us something that we want.
As soon as I seen it, I was like, no, these are trash. I don't want to know about them. 2 yellow 4s need to come back as well. The bloody ones with the Velcro on the tongue, the patch. Them things are crazy.
Yep. I'd say these as well. Give us a proper one of these. These are the 2013s.
Yeah, 100%.
Not the Fresh Prince ones with the no laces.
Yeah.
No.
These ones to complete the set as well.
Yes.
These are 2012s, I think. And need military blues just for the remastered set of 4s.
I heard that one that's gonna release this year is gonna be a golf shoes.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Right. We need these as well. Some more lifestyle blues.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they did with the Columbias, and when were that? 2015. And you know, but these, the Mist Blues, these are just about on their last legs. They're starting to sort of come apart. I might have to re-glue them or something, but I'd really love some more 4s. If they're not doing OG colorways, do some lifestyle ones that are a bit different. You know.
I think they've pretty much covered all the OG colorways except for your military blues now.
Militaries, yeah.
Yeah, the military blues, yeah.
Fire Red 3s as well. They need to come back to. With the Nike Air on the back.
Yeah, and Fire Red 5s with the black tongue, not the 3M tongue, and the grapes as well. Yeah, if they, you know, I'm from that era. You know, 89, 90. You know, the hip hop and the sneakers and the basketball and so that's, you know, I'd love all of the OG colorways in the remastered set of all of them. But yeah, you know, they pump out ones with, like you said, with the free throw line on it, or without the laces for the fresh print. So they'll do something so close, or make it a golf shoe, and it's like it's so close. Just give us the original.
The original, yeah.
Carrot there. It's like, yeah, this is what we're thinking of coming out with this. That's like those orange things that came out that they were trying to call shadow backboard 4s. Then that's like
the
electro orange, yeah, whatever, right? The first mock-up of them had them looking like a shadow backboard with a black toe, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, we that's definitely something that you'd be looking at, and then this shit comes out, you're just like,
a lot of people have customized them.
That was terrible.
Yeah, I've seen some good ones, I've seen some real nice ones, but
the quality on those electric 4s, like I assisted out 2 pairs, and I showed the boys as soon as I got them out of the box. One of the toe boxes was actually like right over the side. So, you know, imagine
The
this part of the
quality.
leather was over here. It's over here, and it was terrible. The tongue wasn't even sewn on. Come on.
Yeah, one was legit a couple of inches shorter than another one.
Yes,
The tongue
that's
on,
true.
I saw
Yeah.
a pair.
They look like
What about you, Chessie? What would you like to see retro or re-release again?
Jordan 3, white cements, bam, done.
oh, yeah.
That's it.
And before I finish this off, guys, I want to give a shout out to your team. And yeah, big shout out to the Jordan heads out there, to the rest of the team if you guys are watching. And for you guys, thank you all for coming in.
No
And
problem.
for the last question, you guys have a message for the youth out there, for the young people? Something they can, learn from it? A message? Like people that's going through like mental health issue or something?
To be honest, I don't think I'm really qualified to give any advice. I wouldn't want to say anything, but I mean, all I can say is hang in there. If you I feel for the kids doing the HSC this year in New South Wales, and they're having to do it online. They're not having that teacher contact, and it is a tough time. We're all living in lockdowns in New South Wales, and it's a tough time. And I understand some of the younger kids that are probably getting their first jobs, some of those first jobs aren't there. I just plead to them, please we don't need any more resellers. Don't try and buy shoes you don't want or you don't need just to try and make a few dollars. There's other ways to make money, to get educated, and there are still plenty of essential services jobs out there that people need. So yeah, that's all I would say is hang in there, get educated, and enjoy sneakers as a hobby, not as a commodity or as a place of business. Enjoy the community, and you get a lot back from the community when you interact with people. That does help with your mental health. I get excited if I see Shannon win a raffle to assist Ben. That gets me excited. I feel like we've all won. So that
that's exactly right. Yes.
Health.
It's legit.
So, that gives me a lot more. And then not only that, every time they wear the sneakers as well, they think back to that. Whereas if you cop
It's got
and then you flip it
a
for
story.
$50, you go buy a couple of drinks with the $50, and you pissed it down the drain and it's gone. And there's no story behind it. But so I think that's my only message is to just be part of the community. I think it goes a long way in the long run.
Yeah, 100%.
Benny, you got a message?
Basically, Paul pretty much covered everything. It's like just hang in there. I mean, don't have to be part, like Paul said, be part of the community. I mean, sneakers are supposed to bring people joy. At the end of the day, it's a hobby.
Yeah, exactly.
Hobbies are supposed to bring joy, not pain. So yeah, exactly. I mean, just enjoy the hobby. Don't be out there trying to make a dollar. Don't be but yeah, also on the flip side as well, anybody who's starting up, don't try and chase everything, because the rabbit hole goes real deep. I'm telling you, like you might,
that's true.
It's going to happen. You're going to see. It's not something that you're used to. Like you might be used to wearing. I don't even know. Like you might be used to wearing some generic, like I don't know, Air Force Ones or whatever it may be. But then all these new designs come out, and
the hypes,
and you're just like, oh, they look good. Oh, they look good. Oh, that looks mad. Oh, that looks good. It's just buy within your means. Because I'll tell you what, I did do it when I first started, especially when I started buying runners. It was just like, oh, that looks so good. Oh, that's new. Oh, there's ASICS. Yeah, just try and keep your head. And that'll obviously help your mental health. That'll obviously help your mental health too, because you won't be so.
Yes, that's true. Chessie?
Mate, the boys summed it up. Don't get too far in. Don't buy everything because everyone else on Instagram has bought it as well, or flashing it off, or whatever. Before you know it, you're going to get in a serious hole. You're going to be in a world of trouble. And mate, I'm into. What's sorry, mate?
And you're feeding the resellers as well. If you're that they see, because let's face it, everything that's on Instagram at the moment is either Jordan 1, something hype, dunks, or half naked chicks,
Well, to tell you the truth, some of them,
With
some of them,
knees.
which
some
isn't
of them
bad,
that,
you know.
some of them that's flexing the hype. You know, some of them, half of them are flexing unauthorized pairs anyway. To tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Mm.
And
One
then
of
some
the
of the
one of the
others.
comments one of the comments from Luke, who's a member of Jordan Heads and a great mate of ours in Sheezy's Kitchen, he's put there, be part of the community and the community becomes part of you. So,
100%.
mate, that's 100%. You know, the great thing is with the community, I can go anywhere in Australia and a phone call away. I got a couple of mates that will come and have a drink with me, go out with my family. I've been out with both these guys. You know, Paul's driven 5 hours to my house to have a barbecue. So, you know, it's far, far more than shoes. The community's far more than shoes.
That's it. All right, guys. I just want to give you guys another thank you for coming in, and hopefully
Thanks for having us.
we can run this back again in the future. And yes,
Sure.
thank you very much, guys. And send my love to the family, and you guys stay safe.
Yep, too easy.
No worries.
Cheers, yeah, you too.
Thanks, mate. Take care.
Cheers.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.
Hey, boys. Talk to you in 2 minutes.
No, right. Exude, live.
Guys, before I go, I just want to say that tomorrow I'm actually doing a show, doing another live IG with Soul Insiders, with Paolo, Lucis, and my brother, the from another Soul Insiders admin. By the way, guys, I just want to say that I want to give thank you to Dario, Daddy, for buying a badge. Again, that's going through the giveaway that's coming back to the community. And I want to give a shout out to Johnny Kicks. Hope you're all good, my brother. Also, Jamaican River is coming tomorrow, so make sure you guys tune in tomorrow at 9:30. And then I'll have the Crepes UK as well coming in. And before I cut this, I want to say good night, Australia. Stay safe. Also, a big shout out to Jordan Heads again. Thank you all, boys, for coming in. I appreciate you all, and I hope some of the young people out there have learned something from them. And guys, catch me tomorrow again. Good night and stay safe.